Schiller thinks of man as free when both his fundamental impulses, the sensuous and the formal impulses, have developed. If the rational faculty never develops, man is buoyed about in the inchoate mess of empty infinity. Schiller thinks it possible to pinpoint a moment in humanity where man is not free, meaning where only one of the impulses is developed. The sense impulse precedes the formal impulse, or sensation arrives ahead of consciousness. So for a short while, sensuousness rules the roost, and man is not properly man. One would think that once the formal faculty develops, that the authority of sensation will yield to the authority of reason. However, Schiller does not think the matter to be so simple. Of course, it is not enough for form just to go into action, but we must also examine what causes the cessation of the physical dominion over man. The new determination is made possible by the removal of the original one. Schiller claims that within the mind, the pathway from sensation to thought is paved via a middle condition where both sensuousness and formality are of equal balance. Think of a scale containing two weights and how they perfectly balance. When both powers are active at the same time, they are actually destroying and negating one another. Here, our nature is neither physically coarse nor morally coarse, yet both the impulses remain active. Schiller calls this disposition the free disposition, and I think he also means to deem it the aesthetic condition. So going forward, I have the following questions. 1. Does Schiller think that we naturally evolved to the aesthetic condition at some point in our personal development? What is an instance of that? Was that when I was 14 and playing in my garage band? 2. How long did this period last? An instance? 5 years? Does this in some way explain our nostalgia for halcyon days? 3. Schiller has been warning us for the past few chapters that there is no midpoint between form and sensation, but here he describes a middle condition. Presumably one of the big reasons he is against the idea of an intermediate point for connecting sensation to thought is because he believes a new faculty or condition is responsible for the apprehension of beauty. Could this middle condition be the aesthetic faculty? What makes a faculty and how is it different from a midpoint? We must press on with these questions in hand.